Hello guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Rayan and today I want to talk to you guys about the beauty of difficulty. The beauty of difficulty. Now let me just jump right into it. So what I mean by difficulty being beautiful is in the sense that when we go through certain hardships, certain difficulties, or certain tough moments in our life, they may seem like the worst. They may seem like they're all the way on this end. But in actuality, those moments can really be on the other end. Those moments are what propel you to greater goods and to greater levels. But how though? How? And that's what I want to talk to you guys about. The truth is, when you're faced with difficulty, it's all about perspective. You can view the difficulty as the end goal. You can view the difficulty as a barricade. However, you can also view the difficulty as an opportunity, as something to propel you forward. Think about it this way. If you have something very hard in front of you, very difficult in front of you, and you are able to overcome that obstacle, then in the future when you face another obstacle, you'll have those same skills. You'll have that same fortitude. And even then, maybe that next difficulty will be less difficult. Or even if it's at the same difficulty, you've gone through it before, you know how to go through it again. And if it's at an even higher difficulty, well then you've already built up the skills from the first one, and now it's just a matter of adaptation. Can you adapt? And that's honestly the true that's honestly the true beauty behind difficulty. Because with that sense, when we endure or when we overcome or when we persevere through difficulty, we build skills, we build talent, we build potential that we don't even recognize, and we carry that potential with us for our entire lives. Let me give you guys an example. A lot of my friends, they went to high schools that were considerably easier than mine. They had easier marking, they had easier teachers, and they would actively go out of their way to ensure that these stipulations and that these conditions were met. I had one friend that was begging outside of guidance to get into a certain teacher's class because it was easier. And when I look at these moments, I think, wow, you know what? Maybe they'll have more short-term success than me because their path will be easier. But in the long term, will they be able to keep up with me? Will they be able to perform at the same level as me? Will they be able to adapt at the same level as me? Will they have the same skills that I built by going through that adversity and going through that difficulty? And when I reflect and when I look, the honest answer is no. That's not me telling you guys that I've been through every difficulty. No, absolutely not. But I'm saying in comparison to people that sought the easier path, in comparison to people that actively looked for the easier path, I would say that the skills I have built up far surpass those skills, and I have the ability to even further build up those skills. And one of the most important skills that you can build from that is mental fortitude, resiliency. And I know that might sound a bit cliche. Everyone's always talking about something, or like, oh, just overcome it, oh, never give up. But it's never that simple. The truth is, when you are in that predicament, when you're in that position and you overcome, the resiliency you build is something you carry on for the rest of your life. In my high school experience, for example, I had a lot of unfair teachers, a lot of difficulty, but I stuck through it. And through that, I built a certain will, a certain mental fortitude, and a certain system of self-belief where I knew and where I could always tell myself, like, hey, this is attainable. I will attain this. I can do this no matter what and no matter what situation in life and no matter what life throws at me. And again, ultimately, that is merely the beauty of difficulty. Thank you guys. Please like and subscribe.